Hello guys, and welcome back to the new FPL season. We're going to be talking a lot about how we're going to be picking this team, but right now we've got a team based on vibes. We've gone with Raya in next. I feel like Raya is one of the best groups to have with his points in the last year. Obviously Pickford was a top points earner, but this is the vibes we're going for now. Trent, Saliba, Maatsen, Munoz and Dalot making up the defence. I've always liked Saliba in the defence. I think Saliba is a good defender to have. A lot of people might back Gabriel, but I think Gabriel might be looking at less game time this year. The way Arteta is looking to set up, we'll wait and see. In my head, I think Gabriel won't play as much this year. Trent is obviously looking like he's going to have a good year under Arne's slot, but once again, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Ian Maatsen. The only issue I have with Ian Maatsen right now is his rotation ability. Munoz ended the season really well with Crystal Palace. Dalot had a great season for Man United. So did Garnacho, and I'm going to have a better season this year. Saka, always good in an Arsenal shirt. Palmer, one of the best players last year in FPL. And up front, Isak, obviously the way Isak was playing out towards the end of last year, again, has to go into the team. And Iliman Ndiaye, the new Everton signing, just kind of caught my eye a bit. We'll talk about these more in the next few weeks. Artem Miric, I want in the midfield, in the goal there. Because once he's gone past this Liverpool and City game here, we have a nice little run with him, and I think he's an alright goalkeeper. I do think he's an alright goalkeeper, so I'm going to give him his credit, and I think this Ipswich team can do bits in the Premier League with a good goalkeeper in. Obviously with my Premier League predictions in a couple of weeks time, not quite yet. Enes Ünal in the as a forward as well. Neto in midfield. I think Neto's a good shout in midfield. He's always performing in a Wolves shirt. He's got an injury prone, that's the issue. And then Connor Chaplin as another midfielder there as well. It is purely based off fives, but I thought I want to make an introductionary video. Also now we've got a mystery chip as well, and we've got a triple captain, bench boost, and we've got our wild card and free hit that we can use, but obviously not going to use them yet, are we? Because it's the first game week and all transfers are free. But we are going to be changing this team quite a bit over the next couple of weeks with a bit more in-depth thought about who we're going to have in the team. Starting with next Tuesday, we're going to do a full video all about goalkeepers, and then we're going to spend the rest of the week talking about the defenders that we can have in the team. Who's the strong certains in the team, and then we're just going to talk through it. I've got it kind of planned that way. We've gone with FPL goalkeeper and an FPL defender talk as a general, and then the defender differentials, and then a defender roundup to decide at the end of the week who my defence will be. And we're going to do that every week. We're going to decide what my team's going to be looking like in a little free video series that we're doing. So that is the plans for this FPL right now. Thought I'd make a quick video and we can scroll through and just have a look at, you know, some of the teams now and just look at some of the prices that are looking about. So we're going to go with Arsenal, obviously based on big price ranges here, increases. So with Ben White now being a £6.5 million defender, these crazy ones here. Jurgen Timber, who didn't play much. Like Jurgen Timber only got 0 points. He played a game. Did he get a yellow card in that game? I don't know. Saka now 10 million player, which I think he should deserve to be. Rice 6.5 million now. Trossard and Martinelli both 7 million. What I've liked that they've changed is they've upped the prices of the backup goalkeepers. Ramsdale's actually the lowest one. So if you look at where's City gone, because they don't know if Ortega's going to be the goalkeeper for City. Ortega is now 5.5 million, the same price as Ederson, because they value that much as a City goalkeeper rather than changing the prices too much there. Look, Robin Olsen doesn't need to be 4.5 million, and I think Gauchi's the actual backup goalkeeper rather than Robin Olsen for this season. Look how many defenders are in that Villa team, so we'll talk about all that. Some big price increases. I think Diaby and Bailey being 6.5 mil, still nice. Rodgers being 5 mil might be a bit of a steal because he's playing a lot in the team, but Lewis Dobbin being 5 mil as well. I don't think he'll get as much game time, but we'll wait and see. Buendia's back now, Berin Charles in the team. Archer and Archer was only a loan. Oh, okay, I did not know Cameron Archer was only a loan to Sheffield. That sparked a bit of interest from me, I'll tell you that now. Bournemouth Neto is now 4.5 mil, but then Travers is 4.5 mil as well because they don't know who the keeper is going to be. Kirk's only 4.5 is not too bad, and I'm not seeing too many steals right now. We'll have a look through now and see what the steals are looking like. Brentford, how much is Tony? Ivan Tony, 7.5 mil. I think that's fair for Tony. 7 mil for Mbeumo though. Maybe a bit much, maybe a bit too much. I'm not seeing anything crazy there. Brighton, so a team never like touching Brighton, but they don't have that De Zerbi rotation anymore, so it might change. It might get my boy Adingra in. But who is it they've signed that I was like looking at going, oh, he looks like he might be alright, you know. Is one of the forwards. I can't remember. I saw they signed someone. I was like, oh, you got 2 pages here, don't they? Obviously, Jeremy Sarmiento's back. Undav is now back in the team. Vifar is back in the team. Minte, that's who I was looking at going, oh, if he gets into the team and pushes on, he can do something. So Minte is going to be someone we're talking about in the next week. Chelsea. Gusto now 5 million, but Reece James also 5 million. So if Reece James picks up that fitness, when's he due back? 14th of September. Suspended until 14th of September. What do you mean suspended until 14th? What's he done? That's like 4 games. That's crazy. Gallagher 6 point, Palmer 10.5 is crazy. I know I've got him in my team, but Madueke might be a steal, but we might be moving on. We'll wait and see. That's rough for Fana. I feel like if he moves away, could be a steal there. He looked good in the Burnley shirt towards the end of the season. Just never finished off his chances well enough. Branthwaite now 5 million, same with Tarkowski, but you want to go for one of them fullbacks. It's one of them fullbacks you're going to decide on. McNeil, someone who's a big part of that Everton team, only 5.5 mil. I like Ndiaye though. Ndiaye 5.5 mil. Someone I feel like should be starting a lot of games next season. Ipswich, the first newcomers we've come across so far in this video. And all the defence apart from Davies is 4 million. So obviously Davies is the one that we want to put into most, but I think Johnson's going to be playing a lot of games, so Johnson might be a worthwhile investment at only £4 million there. We'll talk about that more later though. Hutchinson, someone who had a great season for him last year, played 50, I think he played 55 games for him altogether in the season, which is crazy. And then Delap, who you expect him to play quite a big role in this Ipswich team this season. Leicester, another promoted team. Hermanson's going to be the main goalkeeper. You do imagine. Thomas, who did Thomas play for last year? Luke Thomas was at Sheffield for a bit, was he? Didn't know that. Connor Cody, Face, Justin Christensen. Okoli is the new signing. They brought in Ricardo. We already know what Ricardo can do for Leicester. Nothing else that you really want to jump on too much right now, apart from a Mavididi, only 5.5 mil. I said we'll be talking about all this over the next couple of weeks, and you know, changing my head around it, there and everywhere. Salah at 12.5 mil. Something I just don't want to touch with Salah. I don't know how he's going to be next year. You know, I might get proven wrong, but right now I don't actually have any of the big 3 that usually, well, there's only big 2 now, isn't there? But it's Salah or Haaland. A lot of people will have Haaland in their team, but £15 million is a lot of money we're spending on a player, and that's why I kind of avoided it last year too. De Bruyne at 9.5 mil. They're starting to learn to not put De Bruyne too high, because the guy he's a good footballer, but he just doesn't return as much as you'd expect. Obviously Dalot is my main guy, but I can't believe Maguire's 5.5 mil when Martinez is only 4.5 mil. Luke Shaw hopefully playing a bit more next season. We'll wait and see. Hopefully he keeps that fitness up, because when he's in form, he is in form. Højlund and Xerxes both £7 million is something I'm looking at, but you know, let's go to Newcastle. Anyone screaming out to me here? Trippier at 6 mil. Hall at 4.5 mil might be a big shout. We'll wait and see if he does. Jamal Lewis. Gordon at 7.5 mil is a bit of a cheeky one. Isak and Wilson both up there as well at the front. Will probably be Wilson playing most of the games. Nottingham Forest. Gibbs White 6.5 mil. Langer at 5.5 mil. Hudson Odoi at 5.5 mil. These aren't bad, to be fair, guys. These aren't bad at all. We'll go to Spurs and see what Spurs he's looking like with Pedro Porro at 5.5 mil. Something that I feel like I am missing from this team right now is Pedro Porro. Something that I did have in my team a lot last year. Son at 10 mil still. Right now, Richardson's a forward now, and Veliz is as well. Ooh, right, on to West Ham. They have signed Max Kilman, so he's going to be a big boost to their defence. I think Emerson Palmieri might be something that I might look at, so I don't want to talk too much about it too much. Luis Gilmeri is signed for him as well. Yeah, we'll talk about all of these in the next coming weeks, guys, and we will form a team of how I want to do it, because these players that I'm looking at and I can't believe I forgot about you, and I forgot about you, and I forgot about you, and I forgot about you. But if you are interested, I have started the league for the FPL. Obviously you can see the code on the screen below me here, so if you want to join, feel free to join through that link, and then we can see. And I said I might do a little prize for, I'm not decided what the prize would be yet. That's for the next couple of weeks. I've got to decide what that prize will be, but there might be a little prize for you if you do win the league. If you do beat me, fair play to you, and we might do a little prize for you doing that. But that's the end of this video now, guys, so do thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like. First time your channel, if you've not already, subscribe, because that's always much appreciated as well, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I do see you in the next video. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.